Happy Self Love Sunday, ladies. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your journeys are going well. Or should I say, Happy Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And I know moms, you're like, it's just another day. These kids are still here getting on my nerve, child. Listen, I get it. I am a mom of what would have been six because we lost one, so it's five. And I currently have three at home. So I 150% get that for most of us, it'll be just like another day. But I really don't want it to be just another day for you. I want today for you to give yourself grace. Today, I want for you just to love on yourself and know that we have the hardest job in the world, which is raising human souls. And we do it. We do it every single day. We show up, we show out. We are the end all be all of responsibility. And think about it in life when we go to a job, right? We get on the job training as well as they train us how to do everything they want us to do, whether it's to work a cash register, whether it's, reading the contract, whatever that is, right? Or to be a nurse or be a doctor. And shout out to all my essential workers out there, my truck drivers as well. I don't forget you too, because without you, we wouldn't get the things that we need. But, all of those things we get some type of education and training. But when it comes to parenting, there is no handbook. You have all different all six kids of mine, different personalities, think different, look different, act different. So you have all these many people and many souls in your house that you are responsible for, and there is no handbook. This is why you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a damn good mom. Sometimes showing up is the win. Sometimes making sure food is in the refrigerator is the win. Sometimes just making sure the laundry is done is the win. Sometimes just being there is the win. We got to get away from this superwoman, superhuman complex. That's not what makes a great mom. We have to get away from judging moms because this is hard. This is hard. We're trying to navigate through our own selves in our own ties and our own trauma and try to do our own healing at the same time raising people. It is hard. It's hard to do. And we're not going to always get it right. It's not going to always be perfect. But when it's not always right and it's not always perfect, you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself a beat. I haven't always been a, considered quote unquote good mom to some. I don't know. I told you guys last week, my daughter read her note journal that she wrote, and she was like, oh, basically, they were like, my mom was the devil. This was prior to the self love days, right? And to hear that, sometimes it's hard to hear, but the one thing I always kind of prided myself on as a mother, and I think that is very important to do, is when I don't get it right, I'll have a conversation with my kids and I'll actually apologize. I want them to be the type of humans that when you need to make amends sometime and you need to say, you know what, I was wrong. I apologize and validate their feelings. I didn't make it about me when that happened. I didn't say, hey, listen, I was doing the best I could with what I knew how to do. And, I was hurt. So hurt people, whether it's intentional or not. I didn't do any of that. I listened. I validated. I acknowledged their feelings, regardless to how I felt, because their feelings are valid. I apologized. And then I kept on moving on in my self-love and self-healing journey so that I can continue to get better. And as I got better for myself, I became a better mom. I became a better friend. I became a better girlfriend. Girlfriend, I'm so old for girlfriend, but I would say, a better relationship partner. Even because I got better. But in that, moms, when you do that and you embark on this healing journey and you heal, you're going to hear some tough things about yourself from your children. And you may have to sit with them. And you may have to say, I'm sorry. And you may have to validate their feelings. And then once that happens, let me tell you something. then we have to continue to move forward with the change behavior. We can't keep allowing people, including our children, to keep pulling us back into a toxic place, a place that you no longer exist. Now, I'm not saying that we may not have to work through some things with them and help them work through whatever they're going through, but that also is not a place for guilt and triggering and to live and wallow. We are allowed to grow. We are allowed to move forward in our lives. We are allowed to not be stuck in the same place and feeling guilt over and over and over again for something that we did not know at the time. Heal, grow, acknowledge, validate, move forward. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some love. Very often, I don't know if the generation that came before me, there was a lot of things I just had to learn on my own. I just didn't know. And I did some of the things that were passed down to me. I tried to do things that, I didn't like as a kid, but whatever it was, right, wrong, and indifferent, I did the best that I could. And I know you are doing the best that you can. Especially now in these quarantine days, we're always teachers, but it's tenfold right now. Give yourself some grace today. Know that you're doing the best that you can. Know that I see you. Know that I see how hard this is. I get it. And I want you to know that I love you. I see you. I validate you. I understand you. It's not easy, but you're doing it. Give yourself that. Give yourself that. Even for those moms who had to step back in their place of being a mom and give their children over, whether it's adoption or to their dads, because you knew that you were not in the place to do what you needed to do for your child. I understand that's hard. Give yourself this nugget. At least you did the right thing by your child, by giving them a loving environment that you could not provide. It's okay. I see you, moms. This is hard. This is the hardest job ever. But just know, it's all going to be okay. I love my moms. You have a hard job, but keep working on you. Keep healing. Keep growing so that every step of the way they can see that they too will grow up and they will not always get it right, but they too can make amends. They too can grow, and you cannot live in the past and stay there. They're going to have to go through the same things. Okay? So love on yourself today. Enjoy your babies today, even if you can, because child, they've been home all day working on my nerve every day. But enjoy them. And even if you just want to date yourself, do that. Lock that door, take that bubble bath. Lock that door, meditate. Lock that door and just say thank you for allowing me growth and healing to whoever your higher power, universal spirit is. Give yourself whatever you need today. But just know that if ever you want to truly embark on the journey of healing and growing in self-love and wellness, I am here for you. Reach out, moesassfitness@gmail.com. I got you all day, every day. Just reach out. And it doesn't always have to be in a coach capacity. It could be a question that you have. It could just be that you need someone to hear you out. Oh, I am here. I love you for listening today. Enjoy your day. I'm going to go enjoy mine. I will talk to you next Sunday.